I'll admit it.
Just walks in. I know, exactly. So what are you guys looking for, like matches, teams, and singles that you're looking forward to?
I'm honestly, when I watch teams, I think a lot of people feel this way. I like watching really good synergy.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is that because we pretty much only have high-level teams here,
Yeah.
from round one we're going to be seeing like, you know, crazy team combos like Armada, Mew2King, Pew Fat, Mango Lucky. They're you know, we expect to see really exciting plays out of those teams.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about watching teams here is that, you know, a lot of the time we don't have to – I think that the team sets that people enjoy watching the most are established teams, and we get to see that from the beginning.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think that is – I completely agree. So we kind of just got jumping right into it.
Yeah, right into the good stuff.
I want to see Johnny play.
I love watching
Second in the
Johnny
challenges.
play.
Second in the challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
$400? Look at
Yeah.
those Summit bucks.
Yeah, yeah.
What's he going to buy with those?
Anything
I don't
you
know,
looking
man.
forward to seeing?
New
Phil?
Jordans? I really do want to see how PP plays. I want to see.
Yeah.
Just
Because he didn't look confident, so I want to see if he's able to kind of lock in now that he has them. He's going to get to play teams first. So hopefully he finds the rhythm.
Can somebody remind me how he usually does in teams? I like to feel like
He's
oftentimes he teams with Lozer, you know what I mean?
he doesn't actually team with anyone super high level.
Yeah, he doesn't
usually.
do the top tier team kind of thing.
Yeah, he's more. Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
actually true.
Mango very rarely does that too. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
usually team with
They
Lucky
team with
or-
people they admire.
Yeah,
ultimately.
they team with their friends.
Yeah, team with their friends. Yeah.
So interesting to see. What about you? What do you guys singles?
For doubles, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Zach and Kevin play Mango and Lucky again.
Yeah,
I know they
yeah,
played
that'll be
twice,
good.
Yeah.
But like
They're
you know,
1-1 right now.
I know people talk about Kevin and Zach's synergy, but I definitely think even though Mango and Lucky sometimes are disoriented, like it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
it's-
can see it.
yeah.
Like they get little shade. You get little glimpses into the way things used to be. And
Exactly.
I think if they still played as often as they used to in teams with each other, I think they could bring it back. just
Yeah,
like
I
that.
think it'd be really good.
Yeah,
I
I
think they
agree.
would too.
I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be cool to see. And then as far as singles go, man, I really want to see PB versus Mango. I don't know if that can happen. but
Yeah.
I'm really curious because I think, like, honestly, the way PP's March was playing today, like, I think PP's kind of.
I'm gonna give it to you straight, man. I don't know if you noticed. PP was he was shaking his head every other second.
Oh no, yeah. Like anytime.
I think the
I think
way
mentally he's not
the
there,
dynamic that I think the dynamic that and I think people are seeing it on Twitter too. Just looking at how the top players are talking. Armada's looking super strong. Mango's looking pretty strong.
Oh, yeah.
Mew2King and PP are looking pretty dejected.
Yeah.
They're down on themselves a lot. I think that by far the predicted and the sense that seems to be floating around the room is that
We're gonna have a Mango Armada.
Grand
That
Finals.
is that's the house. I think that's how the house.
That's
That's the house.
the house.
I don't know.
It's very clearly Armada looks like how Mango and Armada go through phases.
Yeah.
Where it clearly looks like Armada season right now.
Armada's looking
He's,
like a
he's
fish
definitely in
right
style.
now.
Yeah, he's
He's
looking.
looking like a monster right now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
looking
yeah.
sharp.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I see how PP does because he looks vulnerable right now. This looks like one of the players. If you want a shot at PP, today is your day. Like,
Yeah.
this is the day.
Yeah, that's why everybody was challenging him, dude.
I
know.
Everybody wanted a
agree with
piece.
that.
Everyone wanted a shot.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie, man.
I
They
feel
want
bad,
that
dude.
PP pie. So
What about you, Toph? Who you want to see?
Yeah, I mean,
In
I'm very excited to see. I think Armada is like a shoe-in for. I think he's a shoe-in for finals. Like the way he was playing yesterday, he forced out Mew2King in Fox Marathon FD. That's just not supposed to happen in this universe.
Yeah.
So if he's, I think he's a shoe-in for finals. I want to see how Mango does because watching Mango playing this weekend, he honestly looks really strong.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't know how that translates from him playing friendlies to him actually playing against the other gods.
Yeah.
At Big House, apparently he was beating Mew2King and friendly's pretty bad, but Mew2King was able to clutch out against him in the tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm excited for hopefully the revival of Mango. I want to see some. I'm excited to see how he plays.
He's been playing a lot of Falco Peach. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
you offended Scar? I heard it. Did you?
No, I mean I wanted. I'm always
That-
excited for the revival of Mango, dude. every tournament that he loses, my internal clock counts down to the revival. I don't know how long the winter is going to be. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, right? I don't know how long the winter might be. It might be a couple years,
Right.
but I know that we're coming back. Summer will be back.
I think if you see Mango and Armada, the matchup comps are going to be different. I think you're going to see a lot more Falco Peach.
I think that he's going to play a lot of Falco. He's been talking about it pretty much all
think
week.
And in the
he's
crew
gonna
battle,
go
it was
well.
really close.
He's been talking about it
Yeah.
all week.
I don't think I think you're going to see less of the Fox.
Yeah.
There are some moments where there's an intersection of what I want, what the people want, what the world seems to need.
I like that.
I think that I'm most here's my plan. Here's what I want to do for Smash Summit today. I want to try to get Mew2King on this couch, and I want to try to get him to commentate some stuff, and I want to try to make him laugh and be happy. I want to see him take some positive energy into singles.
I think some people that would make people happy.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that would make Mew2King. Yeah, I think that would make Mew2King play much better.
Because
that's the plan.
When Mew2King is playing well, I think that the drama in the whole tournament, like the energy of the whole tournament, really changes.
Yeah.
If Mew2King's a threat, then all of a sudden, like, you're afraid for Mango, and it's not just like this warpath for Mango and Armada to meet each other.
Right.
So I really want to see Mew2King play
Okay,
well.
we can do that. I think
that's what I want.
And I think he has a lot of people want to see Mew2King play well.
Yeah.
I think it's just, when Mew2King is on point, I mean.
Yeah.
I
mean, I obviously want to see Mango play well.
Yeah.
He's hot and cold. We all know that.
Yeah, exactly. Like that Katy Perry song.
Armada is just gonna dominate people. Like I don't know. I have no doubt that he's gonna be in winners finals.
Right.
Yeah. I think with Mew2King, he's more in control of how he plays than he thinks he is.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. But that seems to be honestly that seems to be a lot of the top players.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like him more so. Like.
Yeah.
You know, because when he's happy, he just destroys.
I think sometimes he feels a little too entitled to dominate. Because whenever he gets hit, he's like he's like surprised.
He's real hard on himself.
Yeah, he's a little too hard on himself.
Yeah. Well,
or hard on his controller sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
I just heard some game audio.
Yeah,
we going into the first. We going into the first set.
Charlemagne, we live.
We live. I gotta start looking at this camera and start looking at this.
They're hot, dude.
I'm looking at the camera.
It's weird.
I look at the screen. I have to.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's what grounds
I like
me.
this hat. I just bought this hat from Lids. I like it.
Shout out to the A's.
Shout out to the A's.
Terrible season.
I know. We don't talk about these.
Yeah, we don't.
First set that we're gonna see: Mew2King Armada versus Swedish.
That is
Alex19.
a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, this could be a steamrolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say, watching Swedish and teams history, I was more impressed than I thought I'd be.
You know what's funny? I think Alex19's funny because when Alex talked about playing them both individually, he had competitive matches with both of them. But it really, I think it's the stage for Alex. Is Alex going to be able to perform on this kind of stage?
Yeah.
Because now people are watching. You know? And I don't know about Swedish. Swedish seems pretty consistent. But I think it really, if Alex gets hot, I mean, hey, maybe we could have some competitive matches. But it's really on the Fox, right?
Yeah.
Especially because there's clearly a drop in skill.
If Alex gets gimped once or twice, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's over.
Because like you're already they need to build confidence right away. So that means Mew2King and Armada to come out and just smack them down immediately. They need to make them believe that they don't belong here. And that's what you want to do when you're the better team. You want to make them believe like, yeah, you're not supposed to be here.
Like, it's
but for them, it's like the longer the sets go, the more confident they're gonna get. So they need to. For them, I think it's about coming out fast. Alex and Swedish need to come out and be like, hey, we belong here. We can do this.
They need to make them try hard.
People,
you know?
we don't believe, they need to believe themselves even though we don't believe.
That's
right. That's the important
And there's
thing.
also the team dynamic to it, too, where Swedish and Alex are really just coming at this like, hey, yo, man, I don't got a teammate.
Exactly.
And Swedish and Alex, they're going to have to figure that out real quick. I mean, if this is about Alex, performing well under pressure quickly, maybe Swedish needs to take some time and be like, all right, yo, here's how we're going to do this.
Yeah.
We need to come out swinging. Maybe they need to have, that discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
And really get to know each other as people, too. Because that's a huge component of teams.
I agree. I agree. It's not really talked about.
And then sometimes, those teams end up working up well.
Yeah, I know, right? Because you just sync up.
You're just like, what?
And that's always a good time, too.
I know,
when you team with a new random guy,
like, yes.
And then you do good at the team, you're like, oh, that was a fun team with you, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Like win or get second or
something. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Like, let's go. Good work.
And
I think, I guess the most important thing, especially when you're going for an upset, is just taking yourself seriously. Like,
they
just need to take themselves
good or
seriously.
bad, too.
Yeah.
Like, don't sweat it if you get whooped, too.
Yeah, exactly. But they got to give themselves a chance. I think it's the main thing coming into like a match like this.
Yeah. Yeah, are we about to? Yeah, I was about to throw that out there.
So let's go. So teams is going to be
best
2 out of 3.
No, looks like best of 5, Bobby.
Oh,
ooh, that's a 5.
That's not what I heard yesterday. But maybe I wasn't listening.
Rob, correct us.
Perhaps I wasn't paying attention.
I actually.
It's best of 3. My bad. You're right. He said best of 3.
I recall the same thing, Bobby.
You said best of 3?
Yeah, best of 3. You're right.
So Scar was right?
Yeah, you're right. 1-0.
Thank you.
Yeah,
there's certain things you can't get. Rob, if it was me, man, I would have left it best of 5. You don't know the can of worms you just opened.
I know.
No. We just happened to talk about whether I listen to important information that's told to me, and I'm just proving that I do listen.
So game
people.
1,
Mew2King
and Armada versus Swedish Delight at Alex19.
Swedish Delight's already
and right
dead.
there, I think Alex was doing good against Armada, but he kind of left Swedish alone.
Yeah. And that's dangerous. Sometimes
dangerous.
Mew2King can just do magical, wonderful things in the sheet ditto. That I don't know how he does those things. Oh, Alex.
Yeah, Alex having a good time right now.
Alex actually playing pretty well.
Alex looks sharp right now. And that's so important for them. They need him to. But like at the same time, him playing good isn't enough.
Right. Oh,
he needs, like I think he's kind of leaving Swedish alone.
Yeah, right.
They need to be together. You know.
And this is, it's real too because usually there's always someone in the back watching.
Yeah.
There's nobody back there, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I think everybody's warming up, man.
Yeah, everybody's warming up. Oh.
I'm actually, for them, I'm on the blue team. I'm really okay with Mew2King just taking the opposite ledge because then you both get the center stage and you can focus on Armada. So I would be perfectly fine with the way Mew2King likes to play.
That's
but
right.
Unfortunately, there's been one member of the blue team off stage pretty much this whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah. The whole Mew2King meta is like, the problem is his strategy of just hanging out by the ledge is really it becomes way stronger when they're up.
Yes, I completely
because
agree.
all of a sudden the pressure's all
right,
on you.
right.
Ball's in your court. When you're up, you're fine with it, or when you're even when you're even.
Somehow Swedish off stage again.
Yeah.
Mew2King edge guarding yet again.
This is fine. If I'm Alex, I'm not even tripping. I'm like, yo, I get next to Swedish. They're just too far away right now. And
oh my God!
That was reminiscent of Evo.
It just looks like they haven't really just
exactly. And I think he
gotten
really,
anything started.
what you see here is that like, it's not even that Alex had some good moments, but not getting effective kills. Like when the red team hits them, they die every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go.
Gotta get something on the board. I think they just gotta, be real careful about how.
Yeah,
they move,
this is a real bad.
Yeah,
Alex
right
has to
as
get
you
over
say
there.
that, right as you say, be careful about how he moves. Swedish jumped into Peach's down smash and took 51.
Yeah.
51. Oh my.
Yep.
My goodness.
And this I don't like at all. This is
Oh,
bad.
man,
This
that's
like the
bad.
formation they're in. They're just
Yeah. Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That was.
Yeah, that was
So,
a
yeah.
cleanup crew, dude.
It's like strong first stock,
man.
but then I just think
Right.
it really went downhill from there.
Mew2King with 5 kills. That's impressive.
Yeah, Mew2King was basically edge guarding the whole game.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Started
actually
from Swedish.
I wanted to watch how were Alex and Swedish being knocked off stage?
Yeah.
It felt like they were always off stage. What was happening there? Were they going in too hard? I feel like I saw a couple of overextensions. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to hold your ground. Like you were saying, Phil, right? You want to slow down the pace.
I didn't see how Swedish got off so quickly on his
That
first
and I
stock.
think they're jumping too high in the air. You tend to get hit off the stage when you're high in the air like that.
All right, so Swedish got
Let's
shined.
let's take a look for that. I mean,
Yeah, Alex.
Swedish got shined by accident, ended up on the ledge, and now he's getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
It's
By
like
Mew2King.
It's like times like this when you play a team that's like clearly better than you gotta play with your team.
you got it. So true. Like I was about to say that. Like they're pretty much playing singles, but they're both worst players. And it's not working.
Oh, that's right. That was nice.
You gotta use the strength
Yeah,
of two
you gotta.
players
You
to beat one.
gotta.
Even if that means one just stock tanks, somebody's got to go ham on one of them.
Yeah, like Alex is too far away. Like there's nothing he can
Yeah.
do shooting,
Yeah.
getting 6% on with the lasers.
That's right.
And then see
then
a little bit of an overextension going for Armada with that nair, and Mew2King just picks
Swedish
that up.
ended up between both of them. It's like, well, Alex can't.
You got to sandwich.
I think
this-
what that
Yeah.
I think what that was with Alex, he backed off way too much and then he went in way too hard.
Yes.
Exactly.
He needed to be in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew that he backed up
Like
too
we said with
much, and then
conversations, with Melee, it's a conversation, you know?
He knew he
You gotta
wasn't
balance it
there,
out.
and then he overcorrected.
Yeah.
Yeah, overcorrected.
Which, like, for me, that's what I do that all the time. It's like very, very tempting.
yeah, it's super tempting.
Oh.
This is a nice situation. Oh, they kind of stepped on themselves trying to get the team punish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was oh my God.
Sandwich. That's what the blue team has to do too.
Exactly. That was like a bad team punish, then a good team punish. From the blue team, then the red team.
What the heck did I just watch?
I think it's like the problem is.
Did they practice that? Do you think
I
that
hope.
had to have been like rehearsed, right? Alex got grabbed at like 20. He had 75 by the time he was flying away.
I think with blue team too, like a lot of it, like they want to help each other, but they're too scared to actually just take the damage.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
like
just-
Alex backs up here, I don't like that.
You gotta
should
be
leave.
scared. You gotta be scared to basically die, man. Like you really gotta. You can't be afraid of like getting punished because you're gonna get punished playing these two regardless. So you might as well at least think of a way to get something out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they just kind of
Nice.
they kind of like teeter around each other or just do 2 one-on-ones.
Yeah, I agree. I
gotta
agree.
really try. I mean, that a part of that too is just probably not enough. Like they never teamed before, so
Right.
that also could play.
Yeah, it definitely it's a compounding
Swedish looking real good right now. He's got a lot of good play.
Oh
Nice.
no.
Yeah, it's looking good for the blue team, but up smash.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex could have up smashed.
Yeah,
that.
no
Just a little bit confused about what to do there, as opposed to what we saw Mew2King and Armada
Nice
do,
choice
right?
for Alex to let
Yeah.
him do it because
And
he could have
then,
smashed it.
if you look at the history
Yeah,
of,
get close to
the blue team too, I mean, Alex probably teams with fast fallers regularly, and Swedish probably teams with what, Nintendo, so
Yeah.
you know the comps are different for them too.
Than what they're used to. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh
But
no!
Mew2King
Oh
and Armada
god!
don't give a damn.
Swedish actually tried to do
definitely
that. He tried to do that forward to break up the team combo, but he actually
Extended it.
it. Yeah, he hit Alex into Mew2King.
You're right. They're
Alex19.
really not committing to like they're waiting.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's because they don't want to get destroyed, which is fine, but you're still getting destroyed. So you might as well just get destroyed trying.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's weird to
Dude,
see.
just every angle seems to be covered by this team. Like
and
they're
Mew2King's
clearly.
trying to flex.
Yeah. Suddenly 2 Zeldas on the screen.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
All right.
Yeah, it's funny because it was two better individual players, but also clearly just a better team.
Better team.
Just
Yeah,
a
it
better
is-
team.
It was just
Yeah.
outclassed.
And then
Just
there's no way you can win that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That was a
who's next on
convincing
deck, but
2-0
we're about to find out.
Convincing 2-0.
I think the thing. I think one
by
of
our
you
number
guys.
1 seed.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I guess we're going down in the bracket. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
So we
The
got,
thing you guys, one of you guys said how it was the job of the better players, Mew2King and Armada, to immediately set the stage, be like, no, you guys don't belong here.
Yeah.
I think they did a really good
Yeah,
job
they
of
did.
that.
They did.
Yeah,
They had a decent first stock, and after that it was just a steamroll.
Yeah.
And it was like,
it just let us know
yeah.
why they're there.
The thing that impressed me about that team combo when I kind of freaked out, there's 2 parts about a team combo, and like basically it's like team combos are necessarily 2-on-1, and then the other player can come in and distract, right? They can like break it up.
Yeah.
They did 4 hits in like 1 second.
Yeah.
It was not only like they passed back and forth, but it was fast moves. It
Yeah.
was like Mew2King hit him, and then Armada like nared, super fast move, and it just like popped him back, and it ended up in a chic up smash. It was like,
Yeah, they knew.
how did they do that so fast?
Yeah.
And it was just off a random grab. It wasn't off of like, wombo combo stuff where it's 2v1, right? You get to think about it, you get to set it up.
Yeah.
He just got grabbed.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he took 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the wave now. That's what.
That's nutty.
What people do now, especially good teams, is they just sandwich you. So they get you in a corner, and since you're right there, you only can go one way, back and forth.
Yeah.
You just keep getting hit over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. And
Really
I
nothing you
mean,
can do.
Mew2King definitely knew because there was a point where he just charged it. He
Yeah.
knew exactly
Yeah.
what was
Yeah.
coming. So I mean, that's just
The
that.
reaction times are
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
too.
for sure.
So.
And just understanding
helps.
when to do what.
Yeah. I
Says
feel
a
like
lot
they've
about this.
definitely polished that. That was
Yeah.
not a mistake.
Yeah.
That was like intentional.
So this
Super duper intentional.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
impressive.
They're out for